What up, YouTube? Timu's here. Since yesterday was Back to the Future Day, I decided to do my review for not one but three Back to the Future films. Like this video, I'm going to talk about the first one. The second video, I'm going to talk about the second one. Then I'm going to talk about the third film. So here is, because I'm actually going to start doing like retro reviews where I review for my do reviews for like older past films and all that. So, with that being said, here is my review for the first Back to the Future. Where did I start? Back to the Future is hands down one of my favorite movies of the 80s. I love the original Back to the Future. Directed by the great Robert Zemeckis, who gave us Forrest Gump, Who Framed Roger Rabbit. He recently put out The Witches remake, which I'll get you to that in a separate video. I mean, here you got, Michael J. Fox, of course, from Family Ties fame. Portraying teenager Marty McFly, whose pretty much best friend is, the nutty Dr. Emmett Brown, played by Christopher Lloyd, who's this inventor. And he ends up pretty much strapping a time machine to a DeLorean, and here he ends up traveling back to, him and Marty McFly ends up traveling back to 1955. There he ends up, of course, running into his dad, portrayed by Crispin Glover, who's, of course, George McFly. And his mother in this is played by Leah Thompson, Lorraine McFly. And here, he's trying to, get them, back together, because if they, don't get back together, he really doesn't, he ends up not existing. Him and his siblings don't exist anymore if he don't get them back together. So, yeah, this whole film is trying to have him get his parents back together. But his mother, Lorraine, does not really know that's her future son. So she kind of hits on him. I always found that a little bit odd, but yeah, I mean, this also does a great... I mean, Michael J. Fox, of course, does the Johnny B. Good song at the Summer Fling dance. I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, who did not like that Johnny B. Good song? I mean, of course, this does resemble, Frank Capra's classic It's a Wonderful Life with time travel element. It is executive produced by Steven Spielberg. I mean, this has some great iconic 50s material. I mean, it's a terrific one. Great effects. Of course, you had Thomas F. Wilson, who does such a great job at playing the bully Biff Tannen. I don't know, he was terrific. The one who plays the teacher, Mrs. Strickland, he was pretty funny in this. I mean, of course, one of the most iconic opening, the Power of Love song by Huey Lewis is always a given. I love it. I could never get that Huey Lewis song out of my head every time I see this movie. Of course, the skateboarding scene is pretty cool. There's so much amazing stuff in the first Back to the Future that's terrific. I mean, the movie got released in 1985, and the film still holds up. It's a terrific one. If you guys never seen the original Back to the Future, go watch it. It's amazing. Anyway, let me leave you guys. Have you ever even seen the original Back to the Future? What are some of your favorite parts, some of your favorite moments of the original Back to the Future? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Timu signing off.